Okay, so now I've got Cat in the shot too, and she's not too intrusive. I can still see. Hi, Luna. So one of the most common situations in this game, and in most fighting games, is the knockdown, right? If I knock somebody down, I can go for the meaty to pressure them, but if they want to counter that meaty, they wake up uppercut. And they blow through the meaty, give me the big middle finger, and that's it. So the problem then, so my response to that would then be, alright, I am going to do my normal setup, and then I'm going to block and bait that uppercut and get big damage and do all the cool fun stuff, right? The problem with that is, if I choose to bait the uppercut and the uppercut doesn't come, I get put in this really weird situation here. Oops. Got an extra dash. I get put in this weird situation where now the uppercut doesn't come, and I'm in their face. And from here, it's a crapshoot of who's going to take advantage of the situation. It's going to be whoever mashes throw first, whoever hits a button first. It's a weird, not even neutral situation because we're just like up in each other's faces like that. So, how do you both maintain your pressure on a knockdown, but also keep yourself safe from an uppercut and be willing to bait it and punish it? And the answer is with a delay jab or a delay button. And what that is you do your normal setup, but then rather than going for a true meaty, you delay it, and this is what happened. So there, I did dash up, and I still did my meaty setup, or I still did my jab, but the jab came out delayed because I waited on it, and then I hit it during the block stun of the uppercut. So my jab doesn't come out, but I block the uppercut and I get to do my big boy punish, right? Now, if they choose to block instead, I do my delay button. They block the jab. They're none the wiser. I mean, they probably know it's delayed, but you know, at that point I can continue my pressure, and I get to keep going after scoring the knockdown, which is super awesome and pretty important in this game. So this technique again gives you the best of both worlds, but it has some counters. One counter which is risky is they can do wake up button, and that's pretty common in this game too. Is someone will take a high risk and wake up button. In which case, I can do what I just did there and do a delay jab, and I'll block the wake up button. So I do end up surrendering my offense, but I don't take the uppercut, I don't take the hit, I actually block the jab, and two, I now have the data to show that they are indeed okay with waking up with buttons. To which then I can blow it up with a meaty later. So it's still a risk on your opponent to wake up with jab, but again, you're putting yourself in a situation where ultimately you're still blocking, and it's still safe. The other harder counter is if they choose to wake up throw, because I'm doing delay jab, and my delay jab is therefore going to be greater than 5 frame throw. And so if they're mashing throw on wake up, they're going to throw me, and they're going to throw me out of my delay jab. Again, that is a hard counter, but it's extremely risky, because at that point your opponent is waking up with a 5 frame move. They might as well be waking up with a medium button. It's big data for later to show that they know how to counter delay jab or delay button, but at the very least they have to take an enormous risk. So you know there that they are playing risky, and because that's so risky, the average player is going to do something more like a delay tech on wake up, where they block a little bit and then they throw. So this will actually blow that up, or I can attempt to blow that up. Right? So from there, because I'm doing a delay jab and they're doing a delay tech, my delay jab is faster than their delay tech, so I'm going to counter hit them. And so in a way, this kind of beats it beats delay tech, and therefore is kind of like a shimmy. So it's super handy in that regard too. So to summarize, delay jab. If you feel an uppercut's coming, there's no reason to ever just like block. You can always go for delay jab, and then you get the big punish. And then the worst case scenario is they take an enormous risk and they throw you. But for the most part, it beats block on wake up, it beats uppercut on wake up, it beats delay tech on wake up. It slightly loses to wake up button, and it loses hard to throw. But those last two are still risky that at the very least you're going to get data and you're not going to die off those things. So do delay jab. It's really, really good in this game.